guys, and welcome back to another episode of Going In Blind. So we are talking about Final Fantasy IV's theme deck, and this time it's going to be Earth, Monks, and Knights. So as you can see, we're going crazy again because we have only one backup. Okay, this is the continuation of the Monks and the Royals that we talked about splitting. So we already did the video about the Royals, and it's now a water wind deck or a wind water deck. And yeah, we completely ripped apart the earth part from that deck. So yeah, now you don't have two game plans, you actually have a whole deck dedicated to trying to, I guess, pitch monks for each other and maybe get a few Cecils out there, because honestly this Cecil doesn't really need the other Cecils that are like paladins. It doesn't really, it could help out, but it doesn't really. So yeah, these Cecils are all pretty good, and you can, if they're too expensive, you can just throw them away to play a Yang or an Ursula or that Luca or that Baigan that does nothing. This one is also a card that's a weird one. It talks about Golbez the whole time. There are no Golbez, but we needed that card to fit in so we can get an actual 50, because we took 40 cards away from the 100 card deck that was the Royals and Monks, and we had to put some fillers in. So we put Luca, we put Baigan, and we actually are missing, what are we missing? I don't know that we're missing anything. It's 7, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yep, no, we're all set. We're on the 52 card mark. So we're actually 2 cards over. That's how it works. So yeah, without further ado, let's start reading. So we got a 3-cost Cecil, the cutest arts ever, as always, are the pixelated. I love that. And is it pixelated remaster or repixelated? I'm not sure which one. Let me know in the comments. Yeah. So when Cecil enters the battlefield, you may receive 1 point of damage. When you do so, choose one forward opponent controls. Cecil and the chosen forward deal damage equal to their respective power to each other, meaning they fight. Okay. And damage 3, Cecil gains plus 1000 power and brave. Okay. Sure. Then we have another 3-cost Cecil forward, which is when Cecil enters the battlefield, if you don't pay 1 crystal, Cecil deals you 1 point of damage. Ouch. If you have 3 damage, when Cecil is put from the field to the break zone, you may search for 1 card named Cecil and play it onto the battlefield. Yay, more Cecils. And then it's got a special. So until the end of the turn, Cecil gains 2000 power, first strike, and if Cecil deals damage to your opponent, the damage becomes 2 instead. Oh, this is a hard hitter, so it's worth it to have that damage when he comes in, and then he does twice as much. Nice. And it's on a 3 cost for a 9000 body. I can see the appeal in this. Nice. We have a 3rd Cecil. That is actually 3 cost forward. It says when you receive damage, choose 1 forward an opponent controls, and you may deal it 5000 damage. Nice. Then we have Cecil on the 5 cost. It's going to be an EX burst. When Cecil enters the field, choose 1 dull forward an opponent controls. If its cost is equal to or less than the damage you have received, break it. And then it's got a special. So choose 1 forward, Cecil deals 1 point of damage to you. What is up with Cecil dealing damage? God damn. If the cost of the forward is equal to or less than the damage you have received, break it. Okay, so this one alone seems cool. 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 But all of them doing damage to us together, that's not a good idea. So we will gladly be sacrificing some Cecils for the monks. See, that's what it means. Then we got the final Cecil, another 5 forward, and you can play blue and white, yellow. No, it's earth and water. We don't have water in this deck, so whatever. We'll forget about that. And to cast Cecil, if you do, then it deals 1 damage to you. We're not doing that. And then put Cecil into the break zone. Search for a Cecil with Paladin. We're not doing that. So that Cecil is definitely gonna be tribute fodder. So that we can actually play the other cards. So that's the plan. Sounds good. Now let's talk about the Yangs. We have 6 Yangs in the deck. So we have a 2-cost Yang. As said, if you control a card named Monk or a job Monk other than Yang, Yang gains 2,000 power and Brave. So half the deck, more than half the deck actually. And then you have a 3-cost Yang, also forward. They're all forwards. Nice. So if you have 1 damage when Yang enters the field, you may play 1 job Monk or card named Monk from your hand onto the field. Free, baby. That's it. Then you got damage 3. Yang gains Monk forwards, job Monk forwards, and card named Monk forwards. You control gain 1,000 and Brave. Okay. An all-around anthem and a boost. Nice. So then we got a 4-cost Yang that says when it enters the battlefield, choose 1 forward. Until the end of turn, it gains 2,000 power and Brave. If it is a job Monk or a card named Monk until the end of turn, it also gains when this forward attacks, choose 1 forward opponent controls, deal damage equal to its forward's power. The other 4-cost Yang is going to say, if you control a card named Ursula, hey, we got 4, then Yang gains plus 1,000 and Brave. Okay. And then when Yang enters the field, you may play a card named Ursula from your hand onto the field. Free, baby. Let's go. Then we got 2 5-costs. This one says Yang cannot become dull by your opponent's summons. Okay, built-in protection. And then if you control 5 or more Earth characters, Yang gains 1,000 power and Brave. Lots of buff all around. Oh my god, and they are pretty strong already. So then we got the last Yang. It's going to be for each card named Monk and jump Monk other than Yang you control. Yang gains 1,000 power. What? 60% of the deck is going to power him up. Oh my god. If the power is 10,000 or more, he gains Brave. So after 2, he's all good. He's okay to go. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's amazing, honestly. Then we got Ursula. Let's start by the one below here. If you control a card named Yang, Ursula gains plus 3,000. Okay, so he does thousands, she does 3. Whoa. And then she's got a summon special of pitch a card and pay to Earth, and it says choose 1 forward, deal it 9,000. Damn, 9,000 from the get-go. You can only do this if you control a card named Yang. We got 6. And then we got the other Ursula that's cost 2 with a Brave, and when it enters the field, you gain crystal. You can use that crystal either for gaining 3,000 until the end of turn, or forwards you control cannot be chosen by EX bursts. Okay, so it's protecting you or buffing you. Nice. Then we got the 4 Ursula, real strong and serious one, and it says when Ursula enters the field, choose 1 job Monk or card named Monk of cost 2 or less in the break zone, and other than Ursula, so can be these 2. Has to be the Yang. Wow, only 1 Yang. That's rough. Whatever. And it says what else? And select one of the 2 following actions until the end of the turn. Also, Ursula gains 4,000, or choose 1 forward, deal it damage equal to Ursula's power. Oh, the Monk costs 2 or less, set playing into the battlefield. Then put 1 Monk into the break zone and select one of those 2. Okay, so she can revive when she comes in, and then she can sacrifice 1 for these 2, which are the Brave or the damage equal to Ursula's power. That's pretty good. Then we got the last Ursula here, all nice and tidy and kind of, you know, sitting still. Is going to be a Brave one, and when she blocks or is blocked, you may put 1 backup you control into the break zone, and then when you do, if you do so, Ursula gains plus 4,000. Not so quiet and tiny and just sitting there anymore. 4,000 additional is 12,000 until the end of the turn, so she's gonna be a hard hitter, that one. But yeah, we also have our only backup in the whole deck, which is gonna be Luca, an engineer. Makes no sense with anything else here. And yeah, she's a backup, but she also can tap if you pay on Earth and sacrifice her, so that you can choose a backup, cost 3 in your break zone, and play it onto the field. We're not doing that. We're not. We just need the backup. And finally, we have the Bygone, which is literally pitch fodder. So it's a cost 4, and it wants to play with Golbez. It wants to add it to the hand, and you can sacrifice it so that you break something that you remove, but only if you control a Golbez. So this guy is a total lackey, and we are not falling for that. So we're gonna have it there, and we're gonna have it only for fodder. Okay, so we're going to pitch a Bygone, pitch a Cecil, and then play the Yanks and Ursulas, and that's all gonna be good. Then the Yanks are gonna bring the Ursulas, and they're all gonna buff each other, and it's gonna be all out attacks from there. So that's the game plan of this deck. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know which of the Yanks you like the most. I know this Ursula is my favorite for now, just by reading them, right? This one's good too, so I don't know. I'm between these two. But yeah, which of the Yanks is the best? And am I missing a Yang? Maybe there's more. I feel like it's less now that I see 6 and 4. I thought there was like 10, so yeah. But anyways, yeah, let me know in the comments about that, as well as like, share, subscribe, and follow for more. So I will see you on the next episode. Peace out.